Honestly, I think her bag is to die for. Who's buying me one? She's all designer, even her eyes are money. But her face is a different story, you get me. Yesterday's video dropped, and the internet exploded. The TV station even brought in a couple of experts to keep the chatter going. The boss just opened the door and there was Lanqiu, waiting like she has all the time in the world. That's not your style in the warning station, you know. I'll definitely find a chance to make it up because let's face it, societal pressure is intense. I wouldn't want to let off some steam. Old Shen, could really use it too. As the boss lectured, he didn't realize his secretary was terminally ill, sarcasm in his words. Mr. Shen, how much? You say $1 million? $1 million? Now you've got my curiosity piqued. What kind of trouble are you in? I really need that money. I've got to save a life. How noble. Once the price was settled, the CEO was in such a good mood that he gave the girl a day off. Who would have thought, after handing over her work, that her colleague was one of the puppet masters? She got the boss transfer, but ran into Yujia downstairs. They exchanged sincere apologies so heartfelt, but those tears, who knows for whom they fell? She wanted to explain her feelings that day and reveal her serious illness. Seeing Yujia's cousin, she recalled the fighter downstairs. She's skilled, and the media's after her too. She thought of hiring her as a bodyguard, saying, "Look, I need you for just a week. I can pay you 50,000. I'm not lying. I can't tell anyone about this. My old friends have been stirring up the comments like crazy." At the negotiation, Newsplays stunned foreign guests. She smiled, seeming ready to rise through ranks. Your film line was brilliant today. Who cares? Switch to live content. The CEO heard his wife's complaints too and said, "I'm just a bystander here. I've got to say, that woman who doesn't want to be named is just a homewrecker. She's an expert at ruining other people's homes. Her hobby is stirring up trouble among men. Even her boss can't escape this. Come on, could she let this slide?" After clients left, the CEO questioned immediately. The TV station pursued it, interviewing Lanqiu's homeroom teacher who lied. This is definitely pouring oil on a fire. Lanqiu received a call from her landlord, saying she had to vacate. Even if it meant breaking the lease, the landlord wanted nothing more to do with her, suggesting, "How about I just refund you the rent? If you could just help me pay a phone bill, I'll ditch all the furniture and suits. Take what you want or let it go." Perhaps at that moment he finally saw her vulnerability. They packed up their things and marched out, but even then, someone recognized them. "Is it that Sunverse's girl?" She feared that the $1 million would be clawed back, so she opened an account with his ID, nervously headed to the hotel looking for people. But when she opened her computer, a flood of negative comments hit her like a tidal wave. Her apology video? The TV station didn't even air it. Following the boss' wife's phone tip-off, the incident has quickly escalated, and she's been branded as the other woman, with the malicious photo editing and misunderstandings continuing to flood in. Every comment felt like a thunderclap echoing in Lanqiu's ears. She begrudgingly opened her computer again. Those images turned into sharp thorns, deeply piercing her soft heart. Overwhelmed by her burdens, she began hoarding medications, while the man repeatedly dialed her number, yet received no answer. After knocking for ages, Lanqiu finally opened the door, stripped of her former elegance after a night of torment. He tidied the room for her, placed her slippers down, and stared blankly at her, realizing something was off. But by afternoon, the apartment was dead silent. She seemed to have pulled another all-nighter. The man kindly offered her an apple, her only warmth lately. But in his eyes, that $1 million was more of a breakup fee given by the CEO than a gift. "You should just leave. See you at Great Bridge exit at 9 tomorrow. 7-8ish. After a restless night." Lanqiu felt much better, while the man snapped pics, scared to lose this gig. What happened last night would surely be forgotten, but later there'd be more excitement. Shift gears and hit the gas. She was full of energy, totally looking like someone who's never been cyberbullied or is seriously ill. But her driving stability is concerning. "Jump. I sincerely invite you. You won't dare. I'm telling you, you won't. I wholeheartedly invite you. Simon, you've been rambling on, and in the end, you still want me to jump with you. Fine, let's jump." She's tied up with her bodyguard, but she questions inside, if this were your last minute alive, what would you say? I do want to say, I really should have done better. And scream when the time comes. And whatever you do, don't scream in my ear. You dear have been splendid today, did you know that? She seemed to give all her sweetness to her, but poor Sunshine, she donned her white nightgown again. Smoking while reading hate comments online, they signed a weekly deal needing one early exit. So, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, there's more fun content waiting just for you.